NoFate channel, checking in. We're doing an Ask Me Anything with Jerry Opperman from Opperman Fitness on the YouTube channel, and of course the NoFate channel. So one of the things right off the bat, one of the first questions I got was, who's that guy on the right? Now I used a photo of Jerry from Jerry's channel when he was, I believe it was Hawaii, that you were looking ripped. So why don't you give
No, it was Cali.
California. Okay, give us the 30-second elevator speech about who you are for those who don't know who you are.
Well, motherfucker that reviews shit in my car, basically. I do a lot of fitness shit, but mostly reviews. Opinionated stuff, workout shit here and there, reviews. What else do I do? Shopping videos. I actually just posted a shopping video.
Okay. You do mukbangs.
I did a mukbang. Yep. Just pretty much anything. It doesn't matter. And then I just, oh shit, fucking TJ's in the house.
Uh-oh. So for those of you who don't know,
anyways,
Jerry,
I got a channel. I review shit.
Jerry's not doing himself any favors. I'm going to tell you about Jerry. He has almost 5,000 videos. He is an OG on YouTube. He posts videos 1 to 2 a day. If you like energy drinks, if you like supplements, if you just like raw and unfiltered videos, he does one take, one and done. Everyone knows the rules. It's an awesome channel, and all you get with this channel is honesty. We just did a video for the 3D energy drink, Christian Guzman. And if you haven't subscribed to Jerry, listen, subscribe. You can't obviously watch every one of his videos because no one has time for that. But he's got some gems in there.
People got time, all right?
He's got gems in there. Okay, so the other question I got right off the bat was, how is my back? For those of you who've been subscribed to the NoFate247 channel, I injured my back 36 days ago now. Who's counting? So appreciate the question on how my back is. It is improving every day. Certainly far from 100%. But thankfully, I'm just trying to get a little bit better every day and eventually get back into the gym and get back to where I am. But I'm doing as much as I can with what I can do so that hopefully that transitions that much quicker. All right, so anyone has questions? I know TJ joined. TJ, if you don't know TJ, he's from Fitness Deal News. They don't sell anything. They just have coupons to help you save money. But he's my biggest fan, so I'm glad he joined.
Oh, there he is. Didn't even know you can do split screen live. This is some high-tech shit right here.
Welcome to the 21st century, TJ.
Hey, I trolled his last video because his quality was like 2007 quality, and I fucking...
So if you don't know TJ, his last video, which was really good, the audio was so, and I felt bad because there's been so many times that I have done audio, and you think the video comes out great, you go home to edit it, and it's either no audio, which is the worst, or really horrible audio.
But anyways, he said he's at the doctor waiting to hear another bank competitor. He's making fun of my titles because I did like another bank competitor for like 50 energy drinks as the title.
All right, who else has questions for our Ask Me Anything? Drop them in the comments below. We'll get them answered.
We don't. TJ doesn't sell anything. It's basically like a Google search for fitness shit. I actually used Fitness Deal News before I even knew TJ. So when I fucking started knowing TJ, I was like, holy shit.
The only thing better than TJ's YouTube channel, if you guys haven't signed up for his emails are like straight gold in terms of like you just get one a day, and it's just the most random supplements that are on sale, but it's all on sale, so you don't have to like bother to go around looking for your favorite deals and steals. Hey, Egg Whites International, those guys, if you like Egg Whites International are really good. I was actually wearing their shirt today that they had given me. Their stuff's really good. I actually like it. You can put it in your coffee. You can put it in your kids' food, and they won't know that they're eating egg whites, and it's 100% pasteurized. I'm actually a big fan of egg whites in general, but yeah.
Listen, people.
Yeah.
So what else? The other questions you had? You said you had 5 questions. So you only had 3?
A few of them were just fake. I mean, people like if you put questions on Instagram, you get these auto bots.
Spam action.
Yeah. So people just looking to know what I was going to be reviewing next, and I've got. It's hard to keep it all straight. I've got Specimen that I'm going to be reviewing soon from Glaxon.com. How do you pronounce that? Glaxon.com.
I think I am Glaxon. I thought.
That's the.
I don't know.
No, I think the company is Glaxon, and then the little like Hamburglar Burger King logo guy that's actually an astronaut is like
yeah.
That's like the most. It's like a funny, creepy logo. It's kind of fun. I don't know. I actually like the like spaceman guy.
He says, let's hear your best listen people. Do your best listen people.
All right. Listen, people. We don't sell anything. We just give you the deals on all the best supplements. It's not about what's on the label. It's about how it handles in the gym. Labels are just labels.
That's pretty fucking close.
All right, give me yours, Jerry. I know you do a better one than me.
Let's see. Listen, people. Who the fuck cares about the flavor anyways?
Now, there's a good question we just got that I didn't even think of. That I was actually trying to get Jerry to make a video on this. What do you think about the Arnold cancellation? Because for those who don't know, not only was the Arnold Classic trade show, which is a huge 200,000 plus people event in Ohio, closed, Jerry was going to make the 4-hour drive out there so he could do the flex in front of the Arnold statue.
Yep, pretty much. Oh shit, my camera's starting to fall. Motherfucker. Hold on. Technical difficulties over here.
All right. Well, one of the things I was surprised is that they waited so long, because a lot of people, I thought they had done it like weeks in advance, and unfortunately they just did it like almost a week or two, not even 2 weeks. So many people with hotel rooms and flights.
It was 3 days ago.
Yeah, they didn't give anyone time. I was upset because they didn't give anyone time to cancel. A lot of people with flights and hotel rooms were kind of out and about. Now, if you guys are subscribed to a lot of the supplement emails, you'll notice that they're sending out emails because a lot of supplement companies have special sales for the Arnold that they can't do because they're not going to be there in person now.
Yeah. I was gonna go because I go every year, and I live about 5.5 hours to 5 hours, depending on how fast you're going and how many times you stop and shit like that. But I seen the video from Nick Strength and Power on, what was it, Wednesday? The fuck, today's Friday? Wednesday, which was 2 days before the event. It starts on Friday.
I think it starts on Thursday with like some of the pre-showing stuff. Yeah.
So literally like 1 or 2 days before the event. So all the vendors and shit have all their shit shipped there. Now they got to ship the shit back. It's a huge fucking mess. For me personally, I didn't lose anything. My hotel was booked, but if you cancel 24 hours before, there's no fees, there's no nothing. It's just, there's nothing. And as far as the tickets, I just got an email today saying that it's going to get refunded. So I didn't lose anything.
Okay.
But I took vacation time from work and, all that shit. So it's kind of a pain in the ass. Like, I'm off now for no reason, I was supposed to be there today already. So it's just a fucking pain in the ass. As far as, like, the reason why I get it, but, I mean, I don't know if you've seen the articles and shit, but people are talking, like, why not other sports events, like fucking, March Madness coming up? Why not the football games that have way more people and shit like that?
I wonder if attendance was low. I mean, because I know some of the commentary I've read with just regards to some of the fitness expos that attendance is down and some of the prices are up. So supplement companies and the vendors that would normally come aren't coming as quickly because, again, the prices for them are up. I wonder if that was part of it. It was a financial issue to kind of save face. But I agree with you. The last minute thing is BS. I mean, it's one thing if they did it 2 weeks ago, maybe, but... And if you think about all the people in Columbus, Ohio, that need that money every year to kind of make their nut on like the hotels and all like the restaurants that just, this is their weekend to make a fortune, they're out a ton of money that's never coming back this year.
And for people that are not local or kind of local, they all lost on those plane tickets for sure. All the people that have to fly to get there. There's no way they're going to get money back for that shit. I guarantee it.
Yeah, it's an absolute mess.
I lucked out. I'm kind of a driving distance, so I didn't really lose much on it. But I know for a fact a lot of people lost on that shit. So I don't know. At the end of the day, I'm upset about it. But I mean, there's nothing I can do about it. It is what it is. And they said they're postponing it, but I mean, let's be honest. I don't think this shit's going away anytime soon. At least the scare of it.
No, I mean, number count wise, it's probably going to go up and then it's going to be like a bell curve. It's probably going to go up, balance off, and then come down, and people will kind of like not be as nervous about it. It'll just be like a bad case of the flu. But, obviously the big issue with the coronavirus is the fact that It's obviously new, so it's the new thing that the media is pushing, but at the same time, it survives on surfaces longer than your typical cold bacteria or germs. So that's obviously the higher case of potential spread, you know.
Yeah. And I don't know. It is what it is. I don't think it's gonna get. I don't think it's gonna still happen. To be honest, I think it's gonna be next year. It'll happen, but this year, I don't think it's gonna happen.
Nah, I can't see
it. At
it.
what point? Why would it make sense to have an expo without all the competition? Like that's another reason why that the Arnold exists is the competition point, and that's still going on. So it's like, why would there be an expo if there's no of the other thing going on?
I can't see them doing it again. I can't see them doing it later in the year.
I can't see it happening either. So, but you know what else I think is it wasn't Arnold's decision. It was the governor. You know, because if he let that shit happen in his his state, and something did happen, his political career is over.
It was probably a case of CYA, you know, cover your ass. And TJ's trolling our live stream, but I want to know why TJ doesn't do more review videos. He puts one out every once in a while when there's a new product to be released. He's been slowing the uploads. I don't know what's going on. He's too busy jet streaming to all over these different countries.
TJ's fucking busy, man. Every time I see a story, he's in fucking Israel. He's in fucking Kyrgyzstan, fucking Uzbekistan, all kinds of crazy ass countries and shit. And I'm over here in fucking Indiana doing nothing with my life. I feel like he's doing everything. Now,
Jerry, you go to every Indiana truck stop finding those energy drinks. Don't you sell yourself short now.
I want to travel to different countries and shit.
Oh, trust me, I'm sure you'd get sick of it very quickly from just not knowing where you're, what time zone you're in. That's probably a big grind. So shout out to TJ for doing the grind. But hey, I'm not giving him any slack on those YouTube videos. He needs to step it up.
He's got like fucking 5 different businesses, and Fitness Deal News is like only one. So he's a busy fucking guy.
Yeah, revenue streams. That's the angle, right? Revenue streams. That's the way to do it.
Pretty much. Yep. So he says, will I be planning, or was I planning to spoon Farmer Joe again? I did not spoon him. We had separate beds. We had double fucking beds each, TJ. We might have spooned, but it wasn't on camera, right?
Hey, you got to save money somehow, right?
Hey, the double bed and one single queen doesn't cost any extra, I don't think, that I've ever seen. So, I don't know. Anyways, can't imagine the attendance would be low. I think the Arnold is bigger than the Olympia. It is. The Arnold is bigger than the Olympia.
No, it's bigger, but I'm just saying, respective of the previous year's attendance, in terms of has their attendance been going up or down? And from some of the stuff that I've seen, and of course I didn't fact check it, but I think the attendance overall across these fitness expos has been down, you know, compared to previous years.
Yeah. It says the governor. Help me out here. Is this a virus review live stream? We're reviewing this. We're reviewing the coronavirus.
TJ.
No, it's a Q&A, live raw. We talk about whatever. Shit, I don't know.
Yeah, drop your questions below if you have any. Now, with regards to Indiana, how many truck stops are there in Indiana? And do you go to all of them, or do you just go to some of them?
Actually, I don't even go to truck stops. All these protein bars are like GNC or Vitamin Shop, to be honest.
Okay.
Every once in a while, if I'm like literally by the cornfields, which is pretty much every day, you know, and I go to a truck stop, I'll look at the protein section, but I never find anything, to be honest.
I want to hear your best review bros accent. Those guys have the accent. Yeah, that's a tough one, right?
That is a tough one. Oh man.
They got some fun sayings. They got like put the scores on the doors. They got like, I don't know. Their intros are money though. Their intros are money.
Is this a daily drive? I don't know. How do you do that?
Yeah.
How do you do the accent? I don't know.
It's just that thick British accent. They're from Kent in the UK. But man, I think the only time I did that accent was for that for the video where I got like they didn't get mad at me, but the supplement company got mad and asked them to take it down because it was like, I don't know, it wasn't that accurate. I don't know. They got mad at me. It was
oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, what's your best lift, Jerry? Is it that's people want to know, is it going to be the bench with the slingshot? Is it going to be the squat, overhead press?
It's the bench for sure. Matter of fact, actually, I was gonna when you talked about your back being snapped up, I was squatting yesterday with 135 to start warming up, and I thought of you. I was like, damn, he snapped his shit up with this.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
it could happen at any time. I snapped my back up coughing one time or sneezing. You ever snap your back up from sneezing?
Not yet, but I'm sure eventually I'm gonna pull my back putting on my socks. Getting old is not fun.
Serious.
Now I will say from all the videos I've seen of you with your lifting that you do post on your channel, the most impressive one was the overhead press because you had very strict form and you were lifting some serious weight. So I know you like to bench and whatnot, but your overhead press was probably the one I was most impressed with.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I never really thought about it, but I guess it is impressive. I always thought my bench was my best lift, but my overhead's pretty good too. Just last week I did 165 for 5 sets of 5. Pause.
Now my best lift is now the bird dog. Okay, trying to engage that core to fix my back. But I don't really have a best lift. I mean, at some point in training, as I got older, I was just trying to train to look good, or at least as good as I can. I mean, I'm held together with duct tape and super glue. So I mean, a lot of these guys will like deadlift, and they'll have like their maxes and stuff like that. But I like the hex bar deadlift overall. Ironically, I almost never squat, and when I do, I apparently hurt myself.
Wow. I think my bench is my best lift so far. My best ever is 350 for a pause raw. That's my best lift. I feel like my squat's trash and my deadlift doesn't even exist. So.
So they want to know. I'm gonna have you answer this one first because I'm slightly biased. El Jefe or Superhuman Hulk Juice?
I never had LFA because it has LPO in it, and I was like, fuck that, not doing it. And Superhuman, I never had that one either. I've only had Supreme.
Okay, you've only had the higher version. I've had both, and
actually I lied. I had Superhuman, but it was a long time ago, and they reformed it like fucking 20 times. So.
Yeah, I will say I prefer Superhuman. I like Alpha Line. Their supplements are really, really good across the board with respect to the transparency and the stacked label that they put in there. They usually use trade name ingredients as well. El Jefe, obviously there's a little bit of biasness because the cartel mafia, whatever the ASC cartel that they go by with their hashtag, doesn't like me, which is fair game. I just didn't like the proprietary blend, and I thought it was a good pre-workout, but not great. I mean, people get mad if you don't say it's great. Overall, I would go with Alpha Line Superhuman. The only caveat being they tend to be more expensive, but most of you guys don't care about cost. You're paying $250 for an energy drink, so what do you care about the cost?
True. I will say this: Alpha Lion, their protein was trash. That shit was fucking trash, in my opinion.
See, I have a different take on it, and I'm not being biased. Taste-wise, it was okay. It was nothing to write home about. The ingredients label I thought was pretty good, but none of the.
I'll give you that. It had, maltitol and all that other shit. I get it. But the fucking taste was just mediocre.
Yeah, it was mediocre, and it didn't match the price. It's like it was good ingredients, bad price, bad taste. It's like, come on.
Yep.
Now, speaking of Alpha Line, I have an amazing video coming out soon. Their Cheetah Burn Thermo and PM. I saw TJ's video that he did on his, and I was like, I can do better than that. So that one's coming out with a sick thumbnail in like 7 days. It's already done. So guys, keep a lookout for that one.
Nice. So maxing out, go until you snap. Fuck no. I'm old and he's even older.
I would say, if you're maxing out, so I remember the other question that we got that I'll ask you in a second. But if you're maxing out, I would say have a spotter. And I think one of the best things you can do for growth is forced reps. And you've got to really balance that line of like what's too heavy and what's just right. And if you have a spotter that can keep the bar moving, that's the key, because I think you really hurt yourself when you stall and you keep driving through that rep range. But if you have a spotter that's good and can put enough force to keep it moving, I think that's the way to do it. Now, one of the questions I did get was, should you do bodybuilding exercises with respect to like body part splits, or should you do full body workouts?
Well, it depends on what your goals are, in my opinion. Like, to me, I'm trying to be big and strong. So, like, I'm not trying to do CrossFit shit. I respect it, like, to an extent, but it's not my thing. And I just try to get stronger and to try to build muscle. So to me, like, the whole jumping on boxes and all that other shit, that's not me. It's not for me. Like, it's not what I'm trying to do. So I think it's more of opinionated. Like, if you're doing full body, in my opinion, you're not going to make that much gains. You might make some, but you're not going to make optimal, in my opinion.
Yeah.
That's
I mean, it depends. If you can only lift 3 days a week, and because your schedule, I think full body would be good. Also, if you have like an actual sport, or you're training for a sport, so you're doing, let's just an example. I don't know. You're doing basketball, right? Most of the time, and you're only getting to the gym 3 days a week, then probably full body is going to be the way to go. For me, I'm an old man. I actually think the body part splits actually work better. I'm doing right now, and I've been doing forever, push pull legs. So push pull legs, rest, push pull legs. I know Chris Jones has a pretty good training routine that I was able to pick up that I've been able to modify for me. But it's works good for me because it keeps good volume, good consistency. So I'm hitting each body part about twice a week on average, or just about twice a week on average. So.
Yep. And that's the one thing is it's very specific to each person. You know, if you only have 3 days to work out, it's different than someone that fucking has every day to work out, you know, versus only someone that's got 2 days to work out. If you only got 2 days to work out, do upper lower. You know, if you only have 3 days, do push pull legs. If you have 4 days to work out, you know, you gotta have to modify it for your lifestyle, in my opinion.
All right, so TJ we got a couple questions coming in. Jerry, why don't we ever see you do leg days?
We do.
Apparently,
I would ask him myself, but I don't think he'll answer.
Yeah.
If you follow my story, I put leg day feels like every fucking couple days. I'll post on my story. And in my review videos, I do have me squatting and shit.
Okay. One of the questions we also got was, have you used Assassin lately? And I have not gotten my hands on the new version of Assassin. I don't think they're going to send it to me, partly because I don't typically receive high stim pre-workouts very well. And Assassin, as we know, is probably the highest stim that's probably out there.
I see pre-jacked has been my go-to. What's yours? What's your go-to for your heavy days?
So I don't have heavy days per se, but I will say my go-to pre-workout lately has been C4 Ultimate. And I'll give you the quick story. Way back before I was doing review videos, TJ had a great deal off of eBay. I got a 40 serving tub of that thing for like nothing. And it's been kicking around because I've been going through so many. So every time I have like this like lull in checking out new pre-workouts, I try to use that one to make sure I use the older stuff first, and that one is still awesome.
He asked me if I used Assassin. I actually told Robbie I'm not doing Assassin. He asked me about it, but I was like, I'm not even interested, man. After I seen the Alpha Yo, I'm like, I'm not interested. I'm just not interested.
He didn't even ask me.
Basketball, you mean the Jerry Ward on cardio? Fitness deal news, bullshit, fake news. He says fake news. If I'm too soft, TJ says I'm too soft. If I'm too soft, then why am I reviewing DMAAs, DMHAs, ureadrenases, juggler's regime, all that fucking other shit? It's just Alpha Yo. I fucking hate that ingredient. That's it. That's the only ingredient.
I think it's funny that TJ says you're too soft, but when's the last time you ever saw any training footage in one of TJ's videos?
That's actually very true. I've never seen him lift ever. Not once have I seen him lift.
No. I mean, we've seen photos of his home gym, and we've seen like live videos of him at the gym, but we've never seen him actually pick up a weight.
Very true.
I mean, I'm not. This is a judge-free zone. So if he just gets on a piece of cardio equipment, good enough. But I'm just saying, where's his workouts? Let's put your money where your mouth is.
Damn. Yeah, I want to see like 275 bench, 225 squat, something decent. Give me something, TJ.
Listen,
I'm not trolling you, but shit, you can't. Hey, if you came here with us, we're talking shit. We're gonna come back at you.
I just want to see him at a Planet Fitness going through like one round of the machines. I'm not looking for any maximum weight. I just want to see him actually working out.
Hey, at least do the 30-minute circuit fucking Planet Fitness for us. Do something for us, DJ. Something.
Maybe even show it. I've never even seen him drink any of the pre-workouts that he reviews. Have you? I mean, no, like I'll see. You'll mix them in your car, and I've seen 5 Minute Sups review. He mixes them and tastes them right on air. I usually put it in B-roll so people can see the color and whatnot. I have yet to see him actually drink any of those pre-workouts. So we haven't seen him lift, and we haven't seen him drink any. Now, I'm not saying that's suspect, but if you've ever seen Good Will Hunting, that's suspect.
I've seen him drink some pre-workouts in the past, but lately he hasn't. He just says, "Who the fuck cares about the flavor?" if it's trash, he says, "Who the fuck cares?" If it's not trash, he'd be like, "It was good, nothing to write home about, but who the fuck cares anyways? Let's get on the effects." You're right. He hasn't tasted shit on camera lately, and I've never seen his training footage ever. So
it's
yeah. But I will say this: I've seen some pictures. He's got decent arms or whatever. So he obviously lifts, but we haven't seen footage of him lifting.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he trains. I'm sure he grabs those 15-pound dumbbells and goes to town. But
he might grab the pink ones and the purple ones in the women's section for all the fuck we know.
That's where I'm at right now. Is those light ones, those neoprene ones that are coated so no one hurts themselves.
The plastic covered fucking rubbered ones. Yep. That's TJ. All right, now we're trolling TJ too much. TJ,
yeah.
I love you. TJ, I fucking love you like a brother. But hey, you started the trolling first.
I will say the best piece of advice I ever got when I was first starting out, I was asking like TJ all these dumb questions. Most of my questions were dumb. I was asking him all these dumb questions, and one of them was, the answer to most of your questions is just to grind harder. And it was so true. Just keep working, keep pushing at it. And he's always good for advice with respect to whether it's, content or just business in general. Now, he says yoga. Now, funny thing is, now that I've got this back injury, I've been incorporating yoga to get back my mobility. So guaranteed in videos to come, you will see me going through some time-lapse yoga. And, I know, hold your excitement. Hold your excitement.
We need to see some fucking assassin full scoop, and then all of a sudden you're doing yoga.
I have a really good idea for a video, but I need more than one person to help me out. Because I was thinking how you get to the bottom of a pre-workout and you've got like half a scoop left or something? Or like even one scoop left of a bottom of a pre-workout? We do that. We find like 5 bottles where we have like a couple scoops left. We put them all together, we shake it up, and we just do like a reaction video of a mix of pre-workouts.
You know what's funny about that? Is every pre-workout I've been reviewing, I've been throwing 1 scoop into this big fucking like protein style fucking tub. And so I literally have 1 scoop of every pre-workout I've reviewed, and it's fucking like full as fuck.
You should blend it up and do a scoop of it and do a reaction video.
I'm going to, but I just don't know when.
Yeah, so as far as DDP yoga, I have heard very good things about DDP yoga. As far as my yoga is concerned, I got through 15 minutes of a 25-minute video, and I was like super, super tight. So I'm going to be doing more of it and trying to be consistent with it. And I'm on the beginner tape of the one that I got. I had a Pilates video, but it was actually like too hard for me. As far as a yoga obstacle course, yeah, I don't think I'm going to be doing any obstacle course races anytime soon. I had a bunch planned for this year, and my fingers are crossed. I might still be able to make Fenway at the end of this year, but I don't even know. We're gonna see. It's I hate to say no, but so we're working back towards it.
Hey, we missed some shit, so I'm gonna scroll back.
All right, scroll back.
51 years old and likes the 4-day upper lower.
That guy just wants you to watch his channel. That's just, which is fine, but I don't need plugs. Hey, do people leave comments, Jerry? Do people leave comments in your videos that are just like links to their promo codes or their websites?
Well, I've seen some spam shit before. Yeah, I've seen some spam shit before. I've also seen like dumb shit that's like 100% like copy and paste, and like they just did it to a million different channels.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck that is either.
That's just they're hoping to make it to the top of the comment section, and then some people will find their channel that way.
Yeah. Assassin for the win. Jerry is too soft. Don't be a pussy. I love the assassin mixed with almond milk. It'll be better. To be honest, the LPO isn't that bad. Hey, fucking 2.5 grams of fucking LPO or milligrams, not doing it. Fuck that.
I will do it. Listen, if Rob's watching this video, and Rob's one of my subscribers, he loves me over at apollonutrition.com. If you send me Assassin, a sample of the whole thing, I will do an honest review, full scoop and everything.
He says in every video he lifts a tub for a pre-workout. That's true. So I guess that's what TJ is lifting. He's lifting the tub to review it. He said he'll send a push-up. Hey, I want to see one push-up in one of your videos or something. Some kind of footage. Bottoms up. TJ's scared ever since the player's dry shot. Yeah, dry shot is not a good idea, by the way. I used to do it back in the day, but if that shit gets caught in your like esophagus or some shit, not fucking pleasant at all.
I did that with. Did you ever see pre-extreme? I did a pre-extreme video where I did a dry shot, and my son at the time wanted to be in the video, so I'm doing a dry shot with my son on my lap, and the pre-extreme is like bigger than a protein scoop. Oh man, I almost died. Almost died. I'm just like never again.
Yeah, it's not a good idea.
I was coughing out pre-workout through my nose. It was ugly.
Yep, exactly. It's not a good idea at all. Yoga is my shit. I actually believe that yoga is your shit. I saw about yoga. How's it going? DDP yoga. You need a yoga obstacle.
No, I've done the hot yoga before. I did the hot yoga once, and I love it. The only problem is it's like not that close to my house. I got to go like 45 minutes to get in there. And the hot yoga, man, if you guys want to get a stretch, nothing says a great workout like a hot yoga, just because it's like 150 degrees plus in there, and you just drip and sweat. Listen, I want to thank everyone for joining this Ask Me Anything. We're definitely going to do it again in the future. This one was kind of haphazard, so the next one will probably have a lot more pre-questions. I will say, if you're new to my videos, subscribe, like, NoFate247 at gmail.com is my email address, youtube.com, NoFate247. If you have not heard of Jerry, Opperman Fitness on YouTube, check him out. He does awesome videos, 100% live, 100% honest, in his car, one take. Everyone knows the rules, okay? So definitely subscribe to him. Give this video a like, hit the subscribe button, and drop a comment, man. Drop a comment for questions you want to see, and then next, Ask Me Anything. And we'll try to do this one as often as it seems appropriate.
Sounds good. Subscribe to all of our shit. It'll all be in the description. And make sure you guys give it a thumbs up. It doesn't cost you a fucking penny. It helps the channel grow. And we're over here trying to fucking grow. We're trying to, tell our honest thoughts with reviews. We're trying to do honest shit out here. And all we're asking for is a motherfucking like or subscribe or comment. So if you watch the channel, just check both of our channels out. Like I said before, we do honest shit. Like he said, we do honest, unbiased shit. And we're pretty raw. We do good content. And check our shit out. So,
as usual, thanks for watching. And don't save anything for the trip back.